back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and we are doing a first impressions cast reveal, whatever you want to call this video, for the Married at First Sight UK cast. The season starts next Monday. However, reviews will start Tuesday. Hold on. Because I know the UK does episodes like a lot. Hold on. It might even be before Monday. It might be the 17th, which is a Sunday. The point is, the show starts next week and we're going to do the first impression. So before I do, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. All right, jumping straight in. I'm going to preface this video by saying I did not see these extra clips from Instagram that I'm going to insert about each person, and I feel differently about a lot of them, but it is what it is. We're going to walk through this journey together. The first person we have is Laura. Laura is 34. She's a finance manager. She's located in Hampshire. Laura describes herself as a boss bitch and insists she knows exactly what she wants in life. This isn't Laura's first time being a bride, but she's hoping to be second time lucky as she's not giving up on love yet. I have my fingers firmly crossed for a positive outcome, she says. I don't want another divorce. Will she meet her perfect match in the experiment? Okay. So she's a boss bee. Okay, so you guys wanted me to do like potential matches from last season when I did the cast. So I'm going to keep in mind, Laura, 34, in finance, boss bee, been married before. All right.
I'd say I'm quite patient. I'm not an angel, but I'm fairly patient. What tests my patience is lazy people and people that don't do the things the way that I would do them. I'm a very honest person. Honesty is very important to me. We don't do liars. I'd class myself as a jaded romantic. Skeptically romantic. Been around the block a few times. I love romantic gestures. I love organising romantic gestures. I love booking surprise holidays and trips away, but not many people deserve that treatment. I'd say I'm a healthy amount of jealous. I think as nice as it is for other people to find your man attractive, I don't want them getting too close. I'm quite a tactile person. I love a cuddle on my terms, but I don't really do PDAs. I'd say I'm a very loyal person. I'm the one that gets left for someone else. I'm hilariously funny. I've got such a dry sense of humour that not everyone gets, but that's the them problem. So we don't do jokes here, we just naturally funny people, you know? If my other half doesn't make me laugh, then it's gonna be a long journey.
Then we have Terence. Terence is 40. Oh! 40 is a good age, you know. He's a youth worker and a DJ, and his location is in Reading. As a father of three, Terence is a busy man who loves to be the life and soul of the party. Having been single for the past 2 years, he's become used to the bachelor lifestyle, but is now ready to find the one. Sharing his excitement for the experiment, Terence confessed his only worry is whether his new bride will like him. I'm assuming the 3 kids are from a previous marriage or something. He's been single 2 years. So I'm thinking like, father of 3, you're a DJ and a youth worker, which is very taxing. At 40 years, let me not judge.
I'm extremely patient. What would test my patience is someone who doesn't listen, but just talks and talks and talks. I'm very honest, but it depends what you're asking me. I'm extremely romantic. I'm the kind of guy that would send you on a romantic treasure hunt. I'd give you envelope number 1, that'd be one present. Envelope number 2, that'd be something else. When you find envelope number 3, that'd be the main prize. We'd have a good time together. I don't think I'm jealous at all. I show affection in many ways. Listening, cuddling, snuggling, caressing, depends what it needs to be. I'm definitely affectionate. I'm very loyal, but I've had naughty times in the past. But I'm a changed man now. It's time to grow up, look after my wife. I'm extremely funny. You're gonna get to know that.
Honestly, just because they're 2 Black people, I know how the experiment tends to work. They're probably going to put Porsha with Terence. Porsha is 36. She's an executive assistant located in London. A force to be reckoned with who ultimately has a big heart, Porsha is ready to jump headfirst into the experiment. She's hoping to find an alpha male who can pair well with her traditional Christian values. Okay, maybe they won't put her with Terence because how does that mesh with the whole DJ thing? IDK. I'm trying to think about the fact that I'm marrying a total stranger. Oh, I'm trying not to think about the fact that I'm marrying a total stranger because I'll probably psych myself out, Porsha confessed.
I'm a mother, I have a son, and motherhood has definitely increased my patience. The thing that would test my patience is if my partner ever forgot a festivity, ever forgot Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, I would absolutely lose it. I would say that I'm super honest, but I don't always give away my secrets. You have to keep a little bit for yourself. Not everyone can know everything about you. I would definitely class myself as a romantic. I love, and I love being in love, and I tend to romanticize every relationship that I get into. Sometimes it gets me into trouble, but I try again. I don't give romantic gestures. I'm a receiver. I'm in my feminine energy, so I accept romantic gestures from men, but I tend not to offer them. The thing is, I don't really consider myself a jealous person because, like, I'm a 10, so where's he gonna go from here? I'm super affectionate. I love cuddling, touching the person that I'm with all the time. I love PDA. Like, I'm like a little cat. Loyalty is everything to me. I've been betrayed in the past and it absolutely broke my heart, so I would never be disloyal to somebody else. I know the effects of it, so I take my loyalty to my partner super seriously. I would say I'm the funniest person I know, only because, like, I'm the queen of one-liners and I'm the queen of dad jokes. I'm a little bit goofy, but everyone tends to get my humor.
Next we have Brad. Are those face tattoos? You guys remember the guy from last season? What was his name? Oh, I forget. This is like the light version of him. Okay, so Brad is 27. He's a model and he's located in Grimsby. Sorry. Brad's often in the spotlight for his modeling career, but but insists he doesn't care what people think of him as long as he's being his authentic self, period. That's all that matters, Brad. Having experienced a party lifestyle from a young age, Brad's more recently turned into spirituality. A firm believer in love, Brad says, I trust the experiment with all my heart. Fingers crossed they'll find him the perfect match. Now, what kind of spirituality is this? Is this Christian spirituality or like everything else spirituality? Because if it's Christian spirituality, they might partner him up with Porsha. You know, they really like to find one commonality and then just put those two together. So I wouldn't put them together, but I think off of the whole like Christian walk, spiritual walk, they might be a match.
I would say I have a lot of patience. Due to being a meditation teacher, it enables me to have that aspect in the locker. So most definitely patient, yeah. I am completely honest. What you see is what you get. I would most definitely class myself as romantic. However, it's all down to perspective. You can go as glam as you like, but even just a picnic in the park, watching the sunset can be a romantic gesture. I am not a jealous person in any way, shape or form. I'm not threatened by anyone to the extent where I need to be jealous. I believe there's many ways to show affection. I like the physical aspect, I'm very touchy-feely, but also gestures, complimentation as well. I'm extremely loyal. I don't agree with people cheating or going behind people's backs at all. Maybe that's just the way I've been brought up. I am hilarious. What do you call a man with a plank of wood in his head? Ed Wood.
Tasha's beautiful. Tasha's beautiful. She's 25. She's a child care assistant from Leeds. A self-declared typical Leeds girl, Tasha has a sassy exterior, but lots of love to give. Working with children for a living, Tasha is keen. Ooh! Terence. Working with children for a living, Tasha's keen to one day settle down and start a family of her own. Well, he's got a starter pack, so you're good to go, sis. Okay. Will she be able to find a partner who feels the same way? Hoping to find someone who can go deeper than surface level, Tasha's putting her faith in the experts. I could find the love of my life, the ant to my deck.
I'm about as honest as it gets because I'm as real as it gets. So if I don't like something or if someone just needs to hear the truth, I'm going to be the one to tell them. Would I have lied? Maybe if it was a teeny tiny lie, but like I said, I like to be honest and upfront. I have minimal patience, especially for men. I want to get up early in the morning and get dressed and get out. You're still laying in bed, your ass is getting left in bed. I would love someone to whisk me off my feet, book me a flight, and take me to Barbados, and I'm sorted, I'm good to go. Am I jealous? I'm crazy! No, I will admit, I get jealous. I can be quite needy sometimes. I do like a cuddle or a spoon, but for about 5 minutes and then I want you to get off me. I'm a weird person. I'm as loyal as it gets. I don't agree with cheating. It's not for me. I'll always be loyal to a partner, without a doubt. Am I funny? I am comedy gold. Yeah, I say I'm funny.
2 black men? On the UK version? I'm gobsmacked. Hello, Paul. Paul is 26. He's an account manager from Chesham. Paul is all about adventure and leads an extremely active lifestyle and is as a keen footballer, boxer, and gym goer. Hoping to find someone similarly sporty, he's putting his love life in the hands of the maths experts. Having struggled to find the one via conventional dating methods, Paul's determined to tackle the experiment head on in a bid to meet someone who can be both his best friend and life partner. I like you, Paul. So we need to find somebody athletic for you. Athletic. I think that's just the biggest thing about him. Yeah. Okay, Paul. And he's also young. He's 26. Okay, all right.
I'm extremely patient as a person. I'm always willing to give time and hear people out before I make my own decision, because I think every discussion is 2 ways, not 1 way, so everyone should be heard. I'm extremely honest. I think life's too short just to be making lies. Ain't no one got time for that. I have told quite a few big lies, especially to my parents, unfortunately. I would class myself as romantic. I think romance is what keeps the love alive. I do enjoy making romantic gestures in relationships. Unfortunately, I haven't been in a relationship long enough to make any romantic gestures. I don't think myself as a jealous person, because I would only be in a relationship with someone if I fully trust them. Jealousy is from lack of trust. I'm quite laid back anyway, but if I'm in a relationship with someone, I fully trust them. I think affection can be shown in different ways because there's many different love languages, but for me, it's always doing stuff for the person, not necessarily buying gifts, which I know a lot of people do, but for me, it's always, if you want to make time for someone you love, that's something you'll do, and that's something I'm always willing to do. I would like to think I'm extremely loyal for the right person. I am loyal to my friends, I'm loyal to my family, just haven't met the right girl to be loyal to yet. I would like to think I'm extremely funny. I know people like to laugh at me, which I count as funny.
Then we have Ella. They just really come at you, don't they? So Ella's 29. She's a clinical consultant from Weston Supermare. Sure. Ella's a blonde bombshell with a sense of humor and a heart of gold. She's also making Maths UK history as the first transgender contestant on the show. Well, all right, that answers my question. This experiment is so much more than just getting married, she explained. I see this as a big deal for someone who has transitioned. It is. Ella's already got one important partnership in her life as she lives with her nan. Detailing their strong bond, she describes them as the dynamic duo everyone needs in their life. Eager to settle down with her dream match, will Ella find a partner to slot into the family life? Okay, without sounding ignorant, my assumption is that there's going to be some kind of disclosure that she's transgender. That is just my assumption. I have a feeling that if it wasn't disclosed to whoever her match will be, depending on the match, but yeah, wow, first transgender. Maths UK is really doing the diversity thing this season, I'll tell you that for free.
I'm not particularly patient, but I know my husband definitely has to be with me. What really tests my patience is someone who is clumsy, untidy, and late for everything. I am too honest for my own good. I would only ever tell a small little white lie. So one lie I have told is that I've told someone that I love him, but I didn't. I would class myself as a romantic, but a hopeless romantic. Everything I've wanted a boyfriend to do for me, I usually do for them, so I need my own Prince Charming. I'm not the jealous type, but most of my ex-partners have been very jealous because I am the flirty type. I'm the most affectionate person in the world and I love making cups of tea. Not. I don't really do affection. I've dated a lot of ugly guys, but if I really fancy my husband, then I'd love to do PDA and lots more. I would say I'm loyal now. I may not have been previously, but I'm a very loyal girl now. Do I think I'm funny? Yeah, I do. I've not got a lot more going for me, so got to be the funny one. I should be a comedian. I just don't get paid for it.
Luke is next. He is 30. He's a sales executive from Clacton. Luke's known as the funny one in his hometown and can always be relied upon to crack out a joke. However, despite being a social butterfly, he's struggled to find a wife and has endured his fair share of rejection over the years. Can the experts find a woman who will welcome his outgoing personality? Having admitted his dating life is a mess, Luke is sick of dating apps and hopes to finally find the girl of his dreams. Okay.
I'm extremely patient unless it comes to a certain situation. The certain situation that will test my patience is someone who's not loyal, then that's it, it's done. I'm extremely honest. If someone asks me a question, I'll be open and honest with them. I would class myself as a romantic. I like going out for dinner, I like wining and dining the girl. The biggest romantic gesture I've ever made is delivering 1 rose per day to someone's house for 100 days. I'm not a jealous person at all. I've never really been jealous in the previous relationship. I show affection by first of all listening and actually making sure I'm there for someone. I'm the sort of guy that loves a spoon after a night out, like I say, a hangover day in bed. I'm the most loyal person you'll ever meet. Loyalty is the most important part of life for me. I'm absolutely hilarious. My humour ranges from dad jokes to fast wit. So as long as you're around me, you're going to be laughing.
Jay is not... No, the UK. Wow. Jay is next. Jay is 31. She's a sales manager from Lancashire. Full of fun and jokes. Okay, well, probably for Jay probably for, what's his name? Luke. Full of fun and jokes, Jay isn't afraid to poke fun at herself and insists not a lot phases her. Okay. Known within her friendship circle as the happy-go-lucky personality, Jay's positive energy shines bright. She's only been single for a few months, but is searching for the right person to settle down with, ideally someone who can make her laugh. A big believer that everything happens for a reason, Jay's ready to put her love life in the hands of the experts. You know, I can see her with Luke, but I could also see her with Terence. It might be an odd coupling. I don't know if she's ready for the starter family that he has. It's not even a starter family at that point. It's a full-on family. But I don't know. I feel like their vibe could match. We'll see.
I would say that I'm quite patient, more than most. If there was something niggling me and I asked them to stop doing it and they kept on doing it, there's only so many chances that I'd give. 3 strikes and you're out. I am really honest, maybe sometimes a bit too much. Just say it as it is, what you see is what you get. I would definitely not class myself as romantic. I'm absolutely terrible at being a little bit of a romantic. I would say that I'm not jealous. If you want me, you want me. If you don't, see you later. I am 100% loyal. I would say that I am affectionate, but I'm just not overly soppy. Oh, I love a cuddle, yeah, and a smooch, but like if it's soppy like words in public places, kind of gives me the ick. I am hilarious. I don't do jokes, I'm just naturally funny. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Nathaniel is 36. He seems like a very out there person. He's an events marketing manager from Manchester. Bursting with charm and charisma, Nathaniel is staying open-minded in his search for love. Often on the move, he enjoys a busy career and jet-set lifestyle. Can he find someone to share it with? Focused on finding the perfect connection, Nathaniel admits he usually doesn't trust anyone but himself when it comes to dating. Well, honey, you're jumping straight into a marriage. Yeah, a faux marriage, but a marriage nonetheless. So you got to get used to it. However, this time around, he hopes that the maths experts can find the right fit for him. I don't remember if it was the UK version or the Australia version. There was a guy who was such a pessimist going into the season, and it only amplified itself as the season went on. So when people come being like, no, like, okay, Nathaniel.
I'm not that patient. Because what tests my patience is people that are not smart and just don't get things fast. People that are stupid and just don't get it. It's not hard, is it? I find honesty a big thing in friendships, in any relationship. Have I told a lie? I don't want to lie to you now. Am I romantic? I think I have a romantic bone in my body. I think I can be more romantic though. Romantic gestures that I've done, I don't think I have. But they might have found it romantic, but it wasn't romantic for me. Like, is giving flowers romantic? Yeah? Maybe then. I think jealousy is really ugly. I ain't jealous of no one. I think I show affection by cooking for people and just looking after them. I think I'm a real carer, if they're not stupid, that is. Am I funny? I think my friends think I'm funny looking, so maybe. Trying to make people laugh with jokes is so not funny. So I'm not telling you a joke. Loyalty is one of the big factors in my life. I think the people that I have around me are loyal to me and I'm loyal to them. Unless I want what you have, I'll take it. I won't really.
Shauna is next. Oh, what a cutie. Shauna's 31. She's a performing arts teacher from Nottingham. Someone who speaks her mind, Shauna is unruffled by outside judgment and describes herself as a true free spirit. Okay, Shauna. Ooh, I need to sneeze. Shauna might be well matched with, what's his name now? The man with the face tattoos. Where's the man with the face tattoos? Shauna and Brad. I can see it. I can see it. Continuing on with Shauna. Having recently sparked an interest in spirituality. Don't I be knowing? Come on. Having recently sparked an interest in spirituality, Shauna regularly practices yoga. While she's ticked off a lot of goals in her life with a great job, her own home, and loving family, Shauna's not managed to find the perfect match. After several failed relationships, she's now enlisted the help of the experts to bid to secure her happily ever after. Shauna is absolutely getting partnered up with Brad.
I am quite patient. I feel like I'm quite a calm person, but at times I've just got a short fuse. I am really honest. I feel like I cannot lie. And even if I tell a white lie, I'm like, oh my God, I have to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm like overly honest. I would definitely class myself as romantic. I am super cheesy and really loving, and I love all that stuff. Ooh, I've done a lot of romantic gestures in the past, and I am excited to do more. I don't think of myself as a jealous person at all. If my partner was making me feel insecure by texting someone or, I don't know, like giving someone the eye, I'll just be like, no. I'm super loyal. I show affection by being very, very tactile. I love cuddles, I love spooning, I love kissing, I just love it all. I think I'm unintentionally funny. Like, I'm not sarcastic, I'm not, like, don't tell jokes. I think people just laugh at me for being just me. I'm just funny.
I could almost bet money on it, but I don't want to lose money. So next is Arthur. Arthur's suit is interesting. I love somebody who can spice it up a bit. All right. He is 34. He's a tennis coach from London. Originally born in Poland, Arthur moved to the UK with his family at the age of 16. Now he travels all over the world as a tennis coach and works alongside some of the sport's most successful players. Ready to commit to a meaningful relationship, Arthur says, I'm ready to find the love of my life. He's hopeful the experiment can help him find the fairy tale relationship he's always dreamed of. Can I put anybody with Arthur yet? I don't know. Let me look through the girls. Maybe Tasha? No, but Tasha wants to settle down and he still wants to jet set, so I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's more people.
I'm quite patient. What would test my patience if my wife was being a bit stressed? I'm very honest. I do tell little white lies. Just the little things, like with the lads that I'm in the pub, I'll be back in an hour, but I'll be back in 5 hours. I would class myself as a hopeless romantic. That means I make massive romantic gestures. I would hold a door, draw her bath. I'm quite spontaneous when it comes to dating as well, so I would do this like before she comes back from work. Do I think I'm a jealous person? I used to be, but I'd like to think I've changed. I'm very loyal. Once I'm with that person, I'm fully committed. I'm not too kissy, I am cuddly though. I'm a little bit affectionate with kissing and cuddling and all the other stuff.
Peggy is 32. She's a technology risk partner from Kent. Peggy leads a glamorous lifestyle and is looking for her knight in shining armor. Always the center of any drama. Over the years, she's picked up the name Peggy in the Middle. Is that that's not a good thing, Peggy. Searching for the fairy tale ending, Peggy won't stop until she gets what she desires. I want that lover and someone who can also be my best friend, she says. Okay.
I've waited 32 years for my husband, so I guess I'm pretty patient. I would say I'm 99% honest. I don't like hurting people's feelings. I find it really hard to tell guys no when I don't want to see them again. One guy, I actually pretended that his ex-girlfriend was sending me death threats just to get rid of him. He got the picture, which is the main thing. Romance is everything to me. That's why I need a romantic partner. The most romantic thing I've ever done is make a 6-tier cake. I like cooking and cleaning, Pegorilla, for my ex-boyfriend, and I drove 3.5 hours to the hotel and 3.5 hours back so that when we arrived, it would be a surprise for him. We broke up that weekend. I wouldn't say I'm jealous of a guy or girls. I'm quite comfortable in my own body. I show affection by being very touchy-feely, but I think where I've been hurt in the past, it's really difficult to show that affection to somebody new. They have to kind of earn that trust, and then I'll let my guard down. I think loyalty is key. I've been hurt and betrayed in the past, and I know how that feels, and I would never, ever want anybody to feel like that. I would like to think I'm funny, but people probably laugh at me than with me.
Jorge's got the interesting suit too. Kind of cute. Jorge is 30. I'm calling him Jorge, but it looks like George's. It looks like George's. So I don't know. Well, you guys can't see that. I don't know if I'm saying it right, if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. He's a sports rehabilitator from Surrey. Having spent most of his childhood in private school and boarding school, Jorge aspires to live his life of luxury forever and wants to find a like-minded partner to be by his side. Unafraid of ruffling feathers among his fellow brides and grooms, Jorge promises to be outspoken during his time in the experiment. Having been single for 4 years, he's now hoping to settle down and is willing to trust the process of the mass experiment. I said to the experts that I will give 120%, he said. I trust them. So potentially, okay, hold on. Jorge, dang it, I gotta have these people lined up better. Jorge could be well suited with Tasha. Could be.
I learned patience from my father, so extremely patient. The things that would probably test my patience, small-minded people and unintellectual people. Romance is something I've definitely struggled with in the past, so I'm not romantic at all. I've bought flowers once or twice. Lies aren't my thing anymore. Honesty is the best policy, right? If I'm gonna lie, I'll lie and then I go back on myself and I go, I can't do that, I'm too honest, so I'll hold my hands up. I'm a very big giver. I'd move mountains for the right people in my life. That's probably the best way I can describe how I show affection.
Loyalty is something that I've definitely learned with age. I'm rather loyal now. In the past, I have been disloyal. I was a young little boy. I was about 17 at the time, but it doesn't condone my actions. I can be jealous at times. It just depends what the act is or what's going on, really. It's all environmental dependent. Funny to look at, that's about it, really. I've got no dad jokes for you. Oh, actually, I've got a really good one. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Sweet corn in mipe. Sweet corn in my poo. Sorry.
All right, next up is Rosalind. I'm gonna call her Rosalind for now. She's 28, she's a florist from Crewe. Born and raised in Crewe, Rosalind grew up on a working farm surrounded by animals. 6 months on from a shock breakup, which left her heartbroken, Rosalind's now ready to meet her dream man. Despite feeling quite nervous to join the cast of Married at First Sight 2023, she feels ready to get married and finally enjoy her happily ever after. Rosalind, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This one's gonna be based off aesthetics. And I feel like aesthetically, they might put her with Luke. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if their little blurbs actually do match up, but I'm just going off of aesthetics with that one.
I think I'm really patient. People probably know I am really patient. If you carry on doing something that's upsetting me, then that would test it. But I think like it takes a while for me to then be like, right, I've had enough. Oh, I'm 100% honest. Where I do struggle with is if I'm upset, sometimes I can't tell the person straight away. And I think my face says when I'm upset anyway. But I probably have done white lies before. It's probably just like, yeah, I emptied the dishwasher and I didn't, do you know what I mean? I don't know, I think I am romantic when I'm actually in a fully committed relationship, but it's not like soppy, like I can't deal with like soppy romance, like I can't be dealing with kissing like in public and stuff like that, so I'm not the best at romance, no. No, I don't think I'm not jealous. Oh, I'm 100% loyal. Like when I'm invested in that person, I'm just that person. It takes so much energy to be with one person, let alone multiple. Personally, I think I'm absolutely hilarious. But other people's humour's different to mine, so, but yeah, 100% funny. Best quality.
And then lastly, we have Thomas. He's 27. He's in investment communications from Wilshire. Thomas is an animal lover looking for, okay, well, she might be partnered up with Thomas. Okay, so Thomas is an animal lover looking for his soulmate who can accept not just him, but also his feline friends. Spending his teenage years living in Indonesia, with family, Thomas has a passion for travel and adventure. Will the experts find him the perfect traveling companion? A true gentleman with traditional values, Thomas's love language is gift giving, and he hopes to find a wife he can spoil. Excited to watch his bride walk down the aisle, he's jumping headfirst into married life. Okay.
When it comes to serious things, I'm very patient. However, when it comes to minor inconveniences, like when you stub your toe, I will scream. I'd say I'm very honest. It's a very important thing for me that I can be honest to the people around me, and they are also to me as well. I've told many big lies, but they have not been over anything important, big white lies. I would say I'm very romantic. I always love to do a lot for the people I love. One romantic thing I did was, for my ex-girlfriend, I booked a one-night stay at a hotel spa and resort that cost me about £1,600. I'm a very affectionate person, very handsy, I can't help it. I think I used to be a jealous person, but now, as I've grown, I've become more mature, I'm very secure in myself. I know my value, and I don't let anyone else's actions impact me. My love language is giving. I love to give people everything they need and want. Friends, family, and hopefully the person I marry. I've never been disloyal on purpose. However, whenever someone come up to me and said they feel like I've betrayed them, I always correct my mistakes and I never make them again. I would say I'm funny, but people laugh at me, not with me. So, it still counts. It still counts, I'll take it.
Okay, Elaine, if you were to put Thomas with anybody, now that I've seen Thomas, I feel like Thomas and Rosalind might be a good match. Who would I put with Jorge? I think I said Tasha. Peggy, I don't know. Peggy likes to be in people's business. Who else likes to be in people's business? I'm not sure. Nathaniel might be put with, what's her name now? Nathaniel might be put with Ella. I can't really give you a reason, but I feel like they would be partnered together. Paul could be for Porsha. Brad, oh no, I had put Brad with one of the girls that I already put to somebody else. Who did I put Brad with? Oh, Brad could go with Shauna. I hope you guys are remembering these people. And then who's left? Like Terence. Terence, I don't know who I'd put you with, beloved. I don't know. Oh, and Miss Girl in the beginning, Miss Laura. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a hard one. I wish I had it better lined up so that I didn't have to keep scrolling back and forth. I had them like side by side. But those are my predictions so far. That is my first impressions. I am so here for the diversity. Diversity and ethnicity, even though I feel like we're missing the Asian representation, unless that's supposed to be Tasha. I can't really tell. But the different types of people, the walks of life these people are coming from, very interesting. I'm very intrigued by this season. Shout out to you, UK. You stepped it up a bit. Yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts on the cast down below. Like I said, reviews will start next week. So until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.